week long we have this. There is like a Zach, you're just in time. Our resident wrestling expert is here, Zach Burke, because this has such a WWE feel. The Stephen A. and LeBron stuff. I mean, I don't think it is made up. It's not like remember the Patrick Mahomes and the John Rocker stuff, right? Patrick Mahomes Sr. We knew right away that was, I did at least, and I think a lot of others did too, that it was like a total kayfabe, right? That's what you call that, Zach, right? Kayfabe. It's like a total routine they're performing. And then ultimately the thing got squashed because it was such a joke. This is not that, but it's close. Both of these guys are looking to drum up some attention. I think also LeBron is like, look, my whole career, and he's got a great point, dude. If you, I was watching First Take this morning to kind of craft a little bit of what I was going to say about this. If you watch First Take, I mean, Kendrick Perkins, it's like, and Stephen A. too. Stephen A. is going to be a success regardless because he really is a force of nature. Back since I was a kid reading him, he was a beat writer for the Philadelphia 76ers. Like the guy's a real deal journalist, right? But he, I mean, they make a living off talking about LeBron. I mean, it's nuts, but like, it's true. And so like, you know, far be it for LeBron once in a while to be like, hey, these guys are jokers. Like they are. Like they just sit there and they talk crap about players who are having trouble or struggling on the court, and then even sometimes we'll take shots at what's going on off the court. And then you saw yesterday the response from Stephen A. was just absolutely ridiculous when he brought in the fact that he said, and he was wrong, that LeBron didn't go to Kobe's memorial service in kind of like a retort, I guess, to what LeBron had said about him. So that was just completely ridiculous as far as that was concerned. And then you saw later in the day, look, Stephen A. has to retract and apologize that he said that. I mean, that's a huge screw up, by the way. I thought that was like almost like a little too forgiving a little too fast, and I'm all about forgiveness and stuff, but I was like, wow, Stephen A., good job for owning it right away, but that's a pretty big screw up. And then this morning, on the heels of this, Scotty, let's run. This is the Lakers game last night. This is the most thrilling end to any basketball season I've seen in years, okay? And this is real. There's no WWE here. Let's go.
12 seconds left. Bulls have to hurry. Get it into Vucevic. Quick pass to Williams. Big shot for three. Good. Oh, wow. 2-point game. 9.8 left. Oh, loose ball. Giddy. The steal. Right for the lead. Yeah!
Big time plays. Make big time plays. Kobe. Wait. Sub-Zero. Bang, bang, bang.
What a wild. Doncic took the final shot before that. Here's Reeves. Reeves straight to the cup. Lays it in to take the lead. Bulls are out of timeouts. 2 seconds left. Giddy for the win. Go!
Oh my God! I cannot believe this. Elizabeth, I'm coming, baby. Oh, Lord.
Improbable.
Unbelievable.
Okay, now one more thing. Can you go? I want to do this now. Can you go to the end of that clip and just get? I think that's Stacey King who's calling the game with Adam Amin. Stacey King is losing his forever love and mind. I swear, I think at the end he's saying, Elizabeth, I'm coming home, baby. Oh, Lord. That is what I got from that. Can you play that again, Scotty? Even if you have to play the whole thing.
My God! I cannot believe this. Elizabeth, I'm coming, baby. Oh, Lord. Improbable. Unbelievable.
They saying, Elizabeth, I'm coming, baby? Oh, Lord?
That's what I heard also, yes.
What the what? Like, what is that?
That was from Sanford and Son, wasn't it? When he was always the big one. That he was having a heart attack. He said, I'm coming, Elizabeth. Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Zach Burke, thank you. I mean, I so appreciate the context. I literally was going to Google Elizabeth, I'm coming, baby. Oh, Lord. But that's what that's from. The Red Fox, Sanford and Son. Oh, Zach. I mean, that was like, I was losing sleep about that. I was like, am I hearing that? Am I going out of my mind? Let's play that one more time. That ending part. Unbelievable. Great job, Zach. I was like, I think I'm
2 seconds left. Giddy for the win. Go!
Oh, my open. I'm coming, baby. Oh, Lord.
That's great. All right, so here's the wrap up on that because we got Nick Pick waiting in the wings. It's been a lot of fun today so far. So I think that all the hocus pocus, right, that we drum up or that anybody on social media drums up. I think the biggest difference today with the coverage of the NBA, which I think LeBron has an issue with that, or he said it feels like it's changed a little bit, that they're being harder on players today on and off the floor. I would say that's not true at all. Every single player before LeBron that was a superstar has been covered in the same exact way. I mean, sometimes there is preferential treatment because you're a star and somebody wants to remain close to a star, so they're not going to write scathing pieces about them. But there's enough journalists, past and present, that have taken care of that and have written the tough pieces about Julius Erving, Charles Barkley, Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird. Like, there's all been journalists who have covered those guys and given them very little grace at times, right? The problem is now, and it's the freaking truth, it's the goddamn phones, and it's the clips, and it's the reels on social media. And I have news for you. It's not just you that's watching this, right? It's everybody. Like, traveling a lot this basketball season, you're privy to what people are doing on their phones. I'm not like a weird stalker, but like somebody sitting next to you, the flight's delayed, you look in front of you, you look to your left. I mean, grown-ass men like myself are constantly just scrolling through their phones like idiots, watching reel after reel after reel after reel. We are polluting our minds with this stuff. And NBA players are doing the same thing. They're scrolling through their phones and they're seeing these hot takes for 20 seconds that, they follow you wherever you go. Like when I was a kid, if Phil Jasner wrote a piece about Charles Barkley where one day he decided to rip him because he threw another grown man through a glass window at a bar room during a brawl, like that was like, if you wanted to put down the table or put down the newspaper or put down the remote control, like you weren't going to see that. But like now it's everywhere we go, dude. And I think that like, you almost feel like if you're LeBron, I would imagine like you're being stalked by these guys. And it's just a different world. Like I almost want to come to Stephen A's defense and say like, there's a different method in which we get our news today. And, Stephen A. Smith it's probably a little bit more English on it, right? And a little bit extra, but he's doing the same thing the columnists did every day at the New York Post and the New York Daily News that they're still doing, except for these are news columns come to life. And they go ahead and they morph into these clips and then they go everywhere. And then LeBron, every time he wants to pick up his phone and look at it, he's hearing about it or his buddies are sending it to him or whatever. Like that's kind of how it happens. So I don't know how much differently the news is being, or the sport is being covered. I do know when it's on the floor at its best, that's what we get last night. And by the way, everybody, it's okay. LeBron did that pass he threw was lazy. And Stephen A. was very quick to acknowledge that on First Take this morning. All right, we're going to come back with Nick Pick. Baseball season has begun. Nick is ready to go. We will step aside. The Pete Souza Show presented by Savagix back after this.